we have some controversy, a little bit of drama. I cover drama occasionally. I am a lurker in terms of all sorts of drama throughout the internet. I never really like to get involved myself, but this one was particularly interesting because it stars some of my favorite people. A little sarcastic there. Infamous gamer Asmongold and tech CEO Elon Musk over the game Path of Exile 2. If you don't know, Path of Exile is very much like Diablo. It's like an overhead type of RPG where you're leveling up, creating your character, and doing all sorts of dungeon crawling and monster slaying. It's a pretty good game. I've only played a couple hours of it so far, and I actually might want to play it on stream this week for you guys. So during the evenings, I'll probably be streaming that. Keep in mind, I am a bit of a beginner, so it'll definitely be a little, cringe, my gameplay, and you guys will probably make fun of me. But with the story here, they got in a sort of a feud. So essentially, what started this whole thing was a video made by Quinn69TV, also known as Quinn, who essentially did a deep dive on Elon Musk's Path of Exile 2 account and how he's supposedly either cheating or he has someone else playing the game for him when he's not, so he could just go at the hard parts. I'll play the intro a little bit here, but I don't want to play the whole video. I highly recommend you go check out Quinn's channel. This is a really good video, and we'll also be looking at another video that I actually got before I started recording this episode of him looking over DMs of someone else who was interviewing him, and he openly admitted to having somebody either play the game for him or doing some level of shenanigans. But let's watch this little intro here, and we'll get into
maybe one of the best quick players in the world.
You're actually like a world-class, incredible video game player.
Yeah.
Paragon board and the build, you're also an innovator there.
Yeah, I played a lot of video games.
You think about like StarCraft, any game where a lot of people are playing. To rise to the top, you have to be exceptional, period, as a human being.
Yeah.
There has to be something exceptional about you.
Yeah.
Are you in the top 20 in the world? Or the top 20? Wow, in Diablo.
Yeah.
Shooting rockets into space, making e-vehicles, starting a new department of the government. I actually let myself think maybe he actually is an alien, because there's just no way, unless he's paying people to do it for him, which obviously he's not.
So let's start off with some context. Elon Musk's character is currently level 97, aka rank 12 on hardcore, that's permanent death mode, Trade League. Let me try to give you a...
Think about it. The richest person in the world, CEO, tech mogul, tech CEO, big tech guy, apparently has so much time on his hands that he's able to be one of the top ranking players in Path of Exile 2. That's incredibly suspicious. I'll leave the rest of the video to you guys. Please go check out Quinn69TV's channel. It was a really good video, and it seems like it makes really good content. I'll actually subscribe right now, so we'll be able to get some more videos from him, at least on my spare time. And with this video, this is all well and good. It probably wasn't going to reach a lot of viewers. He's a 60K subscriber plus channel, and it has about 1 million views right now, which is very, very good, keep in mind. But a lot of this started with Asmongold reacting to this video, and I'm not going to play the whole video. It's 30 minutes long, and also I don't want to, sit through 30 minutes of Asmongold going, sure, yeah, sure. But he did have some choice words for it, saying that clearly there is something suspicious going on. And Elon Musk had replied with a tweet. And he said, Asmon behaves like a maverick independent, but in reality has to ask his boss for permission before he can do anything. He is not his own man. I don't think Elon Musk gets Twitch streamers or YouTubers, like, at all. Like, sure, he definitely has streams of him playing video games, but he obviously doesn't get that, Asmongold is the streamer, he is the content, and sure, he goes on stream, but he has a team of editors and all sorts of people that run his YouTube channels to, edit all the hours of him streaming into some level of content, whether it's segments or reactions. Basically what I do, but, I do it all on my own because I have literally infinitely less subscribers than Asmongold or Quinn. So, but yeah, if you want to subscribe, hit that like button. Blah, blah, blah. But you know what I mean. But he had been kind of going off on Asmon for a while, and there was some DMs that were leaked between him and Asmon. Let's see here. See, for those unaware, Musk has been streaming Path of Exile 2 on X. After a recent live stream, January 7, 2025, a Redditor alleged his account showed suspicious signs suggested of outsider help. And obviously that goes into the Quinn video where he does a more in-depth investigation. And let's explore the timeline of the feud. So the feud began when Asmongold made a video titled Massive Elon Musk Scandal. He covered the controversy surrounding it by reacting to that video. And Asmongold was reacting to all the posts, official subreddit, and he also reacted to that Quinn video. And that tweet came out. And accompanying this was another post by Elon Musk, which was a screenshot of the conversation the two had on X direct messages. Let's go a little deeper here. I'll zoom in a little bit. In it, Elon Musk seemed to be inquiring about Asmongold's editors, with the streamer explaining the system he maintains with these editors for sharing revenue. So, obviously, he had no idea how Twitch streamers and YouTubers and editors work, where usually if you're popular enough and you're doing it for a living, you probably have a team of editors helping you out to post content daily. Unfortunately, I don't have that type of help because, you know, I make no money off of this. Eventually. But, yeah, it's definitely a thing he doesn't understand at all. And he also leaked these DMs, which furthered a response from Asmon. And it was just a back and forth feud until Elon Musk actually deleted all his tweets. Let's watch the clip here.
And so, Elon, so this is the, I was made aware of this yesterday. Remember what everybody said, how it wasn't going to happen? Well, Elon deleted his tweets about me. The thing that's everybody said was not going to happen, happened. This is probably my most vindicated that I've been in a very long time, because everybody said that I should have gone way harder about it. They were mad. They were mad at me because they said, oh, well, you should have said more. You should have gotten more mad about this. Vindication is nice. Ian Miles is such a glazer. It's so embarrassing. He goes too far. He makes himself look like an idiot. Well.
Wow, even Ian Miles Chong had to, you know, absolutely gobble Elon's glizzy over this. So, you know, typical conservative trash on X, previously known as Twitter. It is okay to dead name X, by the way. I am calling it Twitter for the rest of my life. I just say X, you know. Unfortunately, I'm too polite for my own good sometimes, but, you know, from now on I'll call it just Twitter. But those tweets were deleted. But I actually saw this a little bit before I started recording, that Quinn uploaded another video. I believe this is either a stream highlight or just some sort of reaction to another person interviewing Elon Musk, and with admission to, you know, and boosting his accounts. So let's get right into it here.
Accounts. And / or purchase gear / resources for PoE2 and Diablo 4. He reacted with a 100 emoji? Wait, then
Yep. Basically, he asked, have you leveled, boosted, had someone else play your accounts, and or purchased gear / resources for Path of Exile 2 and Diablo 4? Elon Musk replies with a 100 emoji, which is basically, you know, yes. And he says, I'm also on multiple streams with Rob and Ace. Jesus Christ. Like, I know this is such, like, in the grand scheme of, like, not only being just a game, but also in the grand scheme of politics, that, you know, the richest, most powerful man in the world has to, like, be apparently good at everything, that he has to hire other people to play his games just so he can jump on every once in a while and look awful playing the game. I've seen a lot of the gameplay. He dies to one of the endgame bosses, like, repeatedly, over and over and over again. It seemed like he had no real idea what he was doing. So, I just find it hilarious when, you know, these, you know, supposedly hyper-intelligent, hyper-wealthy and powerful people get exposed as just being fraudulent, especially like even with little stuff like this. You think to like the richest man in the world, stuff like this would not frickin' matter at all. Like maybe maybe if, you know, he wasn't spending time and money playing video games and having people play for him and like hyper focusing on like, I'm this hardcore gamer, maybe people wouldn't see through the bullshit that he's not this IRL Tony Stark that he thinks he is. Like it's hilarious. And, you know, I feel like with this incoming administration, with so many techno oligarchs and all these rich people bending the knee and kissing the ring, we're just going to get so much more like pathetic performances from people like Elon or Zuckerberg or any of them for that matter. Like, I did upload a video yesterday. I hope you guys watched it. Like, just me explaining a lot of the hypocrisies with tech CEOs, particularly Mark Zuckerberg in that video. When he was discussing his changes about Facebook and, the big bad EU and all these other like countries and everything are, you know, making it hard for him to do his business. Meanwhile, TikTok is in, you know, back and forth being banned and unbanned, and, you know, is currently, you know, in free fall right now. It's still up, which we will get to in a minute. But yeah, this was hilarious to witness this whole week. Just watch him absolutely like scramble and squirm. I honestly can't wait for more. Like, the closer these people like get to Trump and get closer to the limelight, the more pathetic they are going to seem. And I cannot fucking wait. If there's any silver lining to this, you know, corrupt administration coming in and all these oligarchs gathering around and, you know, participating in the big old circle jerk of capitalism, like, it's stuff like this. And it'll be the little morsels of enjoyment that I will get out of the next 4 years.